Hi, I'm Zenzile Londolozi, Zulu. For you are responsible for what you've become, the protector of all living beings. You can call me Zenzi. My payroll name is Deb Helfrich. And I'm here to talk about being the she-Sherlock of human functioning and the she-Mycroft of anti-racism. This is going out to Lori, Graham, Kareem, Anna. We're at a state of play where our species is about to go self-extincting in under 30 years. I'm reading, Maria, How to Think Like Sherlock. Kind of got that. Also reading The Geography of Genius by Eric. Haven't gotten to the chapter on Edinburgh, but I looked at the index and he brings up Conan Doyle, but not Joseph Bell. You see, what I think we have to do right now is to have the wise feminine point out all of the faulty, flawed, and fraudulent paradigms of the last 500 years of whiteness, which is a patriarchal palaver. Anglophile that I am. Now, I am a degreed philosopher from Carnegie Mellon who spent 2 decades as a payroll implementation software consultant, who then lost 40s and 4 years to a toxic mold exposure. In my 40s, I lost 90% of my capacity, stick with capacity, to walk and talk. Like a stroke victim, I self-discovered how to rewire my brain around the mold dysfunction of my left and out into right brain creativity. And what I've done is develop what the men like to call a TOE, a theory of everything. What I've developed, a PO, see the creativity? A philosophy of everything from consciousness outward, using the data, quantum physics, Heisenberg's uncertainty principle, Gödel's incompleteness theorem, leads us to Helfrich's axiom of life-centric complexity. Yo, I know how humans work. I know what consciousness is. And I know how we could save our species from self-extincting. What I need is a Watson. I need a writer. That's why I'm hollering at all y'all. Some articles. Get me into some Sherlock people because I need some money to hire the best of the best of the best. I need a Plato for my she-Socrates of the 2020s. I need the writer. I'm a performer. I'm going to do one woman Socratic improv. I'm going to share what consciousness is, how human functioning alters. Once we know what consciousness is, it solves all chronic disease. All chronic disease has one foundational causation once you know what consciousness is. Look, just Google stress causes 90% of chronic disease. This is a mental problem, a philosophy situation, not a medical situation. Now, I want to give this knowledge to all of humanity, to all 7.9 billion humans across every nook and cranny of Earth. That's why I'm seeking the money. That takes some PR. That takes some astute business minds. I want to get that knowledge to Africa, the Caribbean, India, China, Pacific Island nations being submerged. We got to get them the data on how brilliant every single member of Homo sapiens sapiens is. That's right, I'm going to give us our second knowing back. I take this very seriously. My brand of world evolving is not Nelson Mandela, Mother Teresa. It's Bob Marley. I've been learning from Tenzin, the Dalai Lama. I've also discovered over here in the geography, Roger, Bono's business partner. I need some money to go to Silicon Valley to hit up with Roger. And let me tell you something. As much as I admire y'all, Maria, Graham, Lori, Kareem, Anna, here's a question for you. From the she-Sherlock of human functioning. And the she-Mycroft of anti-racism. Why is all of our best entertainment, our most brilliant creative minds, all focused on serial killing, solving crimes? It's the evil of plantation capitalism. It's that we're in an economic system where competition and combativeness and there's only enough for just a few. This creates the evil that has us on a planet where billions of humans don't have access to clean air and clean water, secure nutrition and shelter. But all the billionaires are trying to go to Mars. Look, there's nothing wrong with space travel, but let's meet all the needs of all the Earthlings first. If we just go get other planets with this delusional mind state of whiteness, nothing will change. Now here's the thing. I'm so smart, I actually know what Elon is not seeing about the challenges. His life is not going to work very well on Mars. You have to know what I know about human functioning. You have to have really understood the philosophical hypothesis of bioelectromagnetism, my life's work, the reason I'm the she-Einstein of consciousness, the she-Buckminster Fuller of carbon. I don't know. It's not an easy one for that one. I'm also the he, Temple Grandin. The she, Dave Asprey, Bulletproof Coffee. I've got a lot of income streams, but my job is to be the performer, is to be the Sherlock, to be the one doing my work in the world, which is #wellbeing philosophy. I need access to some writers. I need some great people. You know, a real life Sherlock who only discovered how to be Sherlock outside of her own mind after she turned 50. Here's why I know human functioning better than anyone else. Evaporated 150 pounds in the 15 months after turning 50. Using no standard diet or exercise. Pseudoscience. I used evolutionary logic. Evolutionary logic. I believe our African ancestors had to have gotten so much more right than this evilness of whiteness could possibly comprehend. We are a species with 200,000 years of wise ancestors. And if we don't want to self-extinct in approximately 30 years, as the philosophical argument is setting us up to do, we got to embrace that we are all African ancestrally. We have to start working as one global, collective hive mind. Because we cannot solve climate change, the ever-escalating burdens of chronic disease and mental illness, and the dehumanization of plantation capitalism in nation-state silos. This is a whole species job, and that means we got to keep going around in separatism, in categories, in judging people, We got to all know that each of our own best lives is determined on us doing our part to enable much better lives for everyone else on this planet. We evolved this brain in this body to be the wise stewards of all life on Earth. My Nobel Prize will come from the concept of life-centric thinking. I can stand against Descartes, Newton, Darwin, Einstein, and Freud, taking the blind spots in their work and illuminating them. The philosophical hypothesis of bioelectromagnetism, which yields a unifying theory of human energy, potential, and well-being. Please help me be the she-Sherlock of human functioning, the she-Socrates of the 2020s, and the she-Chappelle of #StandUpPhilosophy. Harmony, my Sherlockians.